Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. In today's video, we shall learn the use of articles. In English, articles are essential for conveying meaning and clarity. Understanding the use of definite and indefinite articles can significantly enhance your communication skills. This presentation will guide you through the nuances of articles and their impact on English proficiency. Articles are words that define a noun as specific or unspecific. The two main types are definite article, that is the, and indefinite articles, a and an. Knowing how to use them correctly is crucial for effective communication in English. The definite article the refers to a noun that is known to the reader or listener. For example, if I say, I saw the dog, that means I am referring to a particular dog. Indefinite articles a and an refer to non-specific nouns. Use a before consonant sounds and an before vowel sounds. For instance, a cat, an apple. This distinction is vital for proper sentence structure. Let us look at a few more examples. A boy, a woman, a yard, a horse, an orange, an umbrella, an honest man, an ear. Here, since the letter H, the pronunciation of the letter H is silent in these two words, honest and ear. So, these will be preceded by the indefinite article an. Similarly, an MLA, an MA, an LLB, etc. Because here these consonants make vowel sounds like M, L. Okay, so E is there at the beginning of the sound. Yeah. Let us know a few more important rules. When the vowel O makes a consonant sound wa, then the article a should be used. For example, a 1 rupee note, a one-eyed man, etc. A is used before words like university, union, unicorn, etc. because here U makes a consonant sound, that of U. Okay, like if I say umbrella, then I have to use an because there U, the pronunciation of U is a. Okay, umbrella. But here in university, union, unicorn, the pronunciation of U is U. Like a useful article here also. Okay. Another rule is we say a European, a EU, etc. Because here E makes a consonant sound U. Okay, European, U like this. Okay? But if the word egg is there, we have to use an egg. Some more important rules. Generally, a or an is not used before names of meals, except when these are preceded by an adjective. Let me explain this with an example. If I say, let us have a dinner, then that will be incorrect, wrong. Okay. So we cannot use a or an before the names of meals. We should say, let us have dinner. This is correct. But if I want to mention, good dinner, then I can use a good dinner because uh, we can use a or an before an adjective with a meal. Okay, let us have a good dinner or let us have an excellent dinner. Next is a is used before the word most when it is used in the sense of very or much or exceedingly. Okay, so this is one rule of exception. Okay, generally we use the definite article the before the word most, but in some cases we have to use a before most, where the word most means very or much or exceedingly. For example, this is a most unfortunate event means this is a very unfortunate event. Hari is a most intelligent student means Hari is a very intelligent student. Next rule, man or woman. When used in general sense to refer to mankind as a whole, never takes an article. For example, man is mortal, woman is a beautiful creation of God. Next, a or an is used with certain numbers. For example, 100, 1,000, a million, etc. A or an is used in certain phrases like a cold, a pain. As we say that I have caught a cold, I have a pain in the neck, like this. On an average, make a noise, make an effort, make a mistake, a fever, etc. Okay, in such cases we use either a or an. A or an is used before a proper noun to make it a common noun. Let's look at the example. Kamal is a Newton. Okay, so Newton we all know is the name of a great scientist. Hence, Newton should be a proper noun. But here in this sentence, when we say Kamal is a Newton, we mean Kamal is a great scientist. So here the proper noun Newton denotes the class of great scientists, and hence it is used as a common noun here in this sentence. Similarly, Dinesh is a Shakespeare means Dinesh is a great dramatist. Next, a can be used before Mr., Miss, Mrs. if the person is a stranger to the speaker. For example, if I say, today I have met Mr. Banerjee. Okay, so if Mr. Banerjee is a stranger to me, then I can say this that today I have met a Mr. Banerjee like this. Before, certain uncountable nouns preceded by noun plus of. Okay, this is the kind of structure that you will find in these kinds of phrases. For example, a piece of advice. Okay, so advice is uncountable noun and it is preceded by a noun plus of, piece of. Okay, so in such phrases we use a, like a piece of advice, a bit of news, a drop of water, etc. A is used after the words many, rather, such, quite, etc. in certain phrases like many a friend, such a movie, rather a victim, like this. A is also used in certain expressions of quantity. If, as we say, a lot of, a couple, a great many, a good deal of, a good many, a few, a little, etc. Now, let's move on to the use of the definite article the. So, the is used in the following ways. Number one, before a noun denoting a particular place if it is used not in its primary purpose. Meaning, let me explain with an example. He has gone to the hospital to visit a friend. So, what is the primary purpose of a hospital? Going to a hospital to get treatment, right? To receive treatment. But here, this person goes to the hospital to visit a friend. Okay? His purpose is visiting a friend, not getting treatment from doctors. Okay? So he is not going there for the primary purpose. If somebody visits a certain place for which that place is meant, then there should not be there we should not use the article the. Okay, but if we are visiting these places for some other purpose, then we must use the article the. Like, he has gone to the hospital to visit a friend. Ram went to the temple to meet his uncle, not to worship in the temple. Okay, so Sham went to the market to teach Bimal a good lesson. Again, Sham went to the market to teach Bimal a good lesson, not to buy vegetables or shop for some essentials. So just remember this distinction. If somebody is visiting these places, schools, colleges, police station, or any other place for its primary purpose, then you don't have to use any article. But if somebody is visiting these places for some other purpose, then you have to use the article the. Next rule, before an adjective in the superlative degree. For example, the tallest, the richest, the highest, the biggest, the most, like this. Okay. Next, with nouns which refer to unique things. For example, the sun, the moon, the earth, the sky, etc. Next, before an abstract noun or a material noun, if it is used with a qualifying adjective or when there is a particular reference to the material noun. Let me explain. The electrifying smile of the lady is contagious. Okay, so smile is abstract noun. Okay, so here I have used electrifying with the word smile. So electrifying is a qualifying adjective. Okay. So the electrifying smile, you cannot say the smile, but when we use this qualifying adjective, we must use the article the. The electrifying smile of the lady is contagious. Now, next example, the gold you have bought from Jaipur is of good quality. Uh, Sorry for the spelling error of Jaipur. Okay, the gold you have bought. So here a clause has been used to refer to the material gold. Like, he is talking about the gold that has been bought from Jaipur. Okay? So that gold is of good quality. So when you use such qualifying adjective or clause to refer to that particular material or abstract noun, then you can use the article the. Next rule, before certain adjectives to give a plural meaning, rich, poor, dead, sick, healthy, etc. These are adjectives you all know, but we can give these adjectives a plural meaning and we can make we can use these things to refer to a class of people. Okay, like the rich means rich people, the poor means the poor people, the healthy means the healthy people. Next, with adjectives indicating nationality. For example, the English, the Dutch, the Spanish, the Chinese. Acha. Here you must note the difference between English and the English, or Spanish and the Spanish. Okay. So what is the difference between these? English means English language, but when you say the English, you are referring to the people inhabiting England. Okay, so you are referring to the English people when you say the English. But if you say simply English, you are referring to English language. Next, before ordinal numbers such as first, second, millionth, etc. Before the word and also before the word only. He stood first in the competition. Okay? So here you can, okay, sorry, I have actually given the wrong example. Like you can say, he is the first boy in the class. Okay, he is the second boy in the class, or mm, he is the first rank holder, like this. He is the only boy in the class. Okay? Now, next, before a common noun to give it the meaning of an abstract noun. At last, the father in him prevailed and excused him. So, here, father is a common noun. You all know that. Now, you here in this particular sentence, when we use the article the with father, then we are converting this into an abstract noun. Here the word father means the fatherly nature, the fatherly emotions or sentiments. At last the father in him prevailed and excused him. His fatherly love prevailed in him and he excused him. In spatial comparatives, the more you earn, the more you spend. The more, the better. The more, the merrier. The higher you go, the cooler you feel. Like this, we use the definite article the in such cases. Next one is before musical instruments. For example, she can play the piano very well. So before any musical instrument, you should use the definite article the. Next is before the names of sacred books, historical or public buildings, political parties, rivers, seas, oceans, chains of mountains, mountain peaks, deserts, etc. We have read all these examples in our childhood also, like the Mahabharata, the Gita, the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, the Congress, the Ganges, the Yamuna, the Arabian Sea, the Indian Ocean, the Himalayas, the Everest, the Sahara, etc. Next, before the names of certain countries, each of which is a union of smaller units or groups of islands, before the names of newspapers, magazines, etc., and before the dates of months. Example, the USA, the UK, the Andamans, the Hindustan Times, the 10th November 2024, like this. Achha. Now, let us look at the examples where we should not use the before abstract nouns when they are used in a general sense. Honesty is the best policy. The So here honesty is abstract noun. We should not use the before honesty. Okay. Now exception. The wisdom of Moses is biblically significant. Okay. So wisdom is also one abstract noun, but when we are referring to the wisdom of a particular person, okay, as what is the rule? I have already mentioned that when they are used in a general sense, then we will not use the before abstract noun. But here, this abstract noun wisdom is being used in a particular sense. That's why we have used the. The wisdom of Moses is biblically significant. Next, before plural nouns denoting a class, we should not use the. Historians study old monuments for research purposes. So, here historians, plural nouns denoting a class, all historians study old monuments for research purposes. So, we will not use the before this. Similarly, camels are useful animals in deserts. Next, before the names of meals, for example, I had lunch at 2 p.m. Okay, so before the names of meals, we should not use the definite article the. As in the previous example, I have mentioned that before the names of meals, we should not use a or an, right? So we will not use even the. So no article should be used before the names of meals. But the can be used when meals are preceded by an adjective or a clause or a phrase. For example, what about the wedding dinner tonight? I still remember the fantastic dinner of the last Sunday. Okay? As in the previous example, if you remember, I said that let's have a good dinner. So there also you can use the article a. No article is used in the following expressions. So you simply need to remember the following expressions where you will never use an article. To catch fire, to send word, to give ear, to lose heart, to leave home, to take offense, at home, in hand, in date, at sunrise, at noon, on demand, by air, by land, by day, on foot, at ease, etc. Okay, so you are not supposed to mention at the sunrise, at an ease, like this. Oh, so remember these expressions where you will not use any article. Some more important points to remember. Number one, when two or more adjectives qualify the same noun, the article is used before the first adjective only. For example, he has a black and white cat. So I am talking about only one cat. Okay. There are two adjectives which qualify the cat. Okay. So I will use article only before the first adjective. He has a black and white cat. When number two, second rule, when two or more connected nouns refer to the same person or thing, the article is placed before the first noun only. For example, the novelist and poet is dead. So here, the novelist and poet is the same person, one person who is novelist and also poet. So that person is dead. So I am saying the novelist and poet is dead. But if I say the novelist and the poet are dead, that means I am talking about two persons, the novelist and the poet. The two persons are different and they are dead. Okay. Next example. Next rule. In expressing a comparison, if two nouns refer to the same person or thing, article A is used before the first noun only. For example, he is a better teacher than administrator. So the person plays the roles of both teacher and administrator, but I'm comparing the two roles and saying that he is a better teacher than administrator. So I don't have to use another article before administrator, right? So remember this rule. So I hope now you have mastered the use of articles. I will definitely upload tests uh, on articles. So thanks for watching. If you find such videos useful, kindly like, share, and subscribe. And do let me know in the comment section if you find these videos useful. That will be really very nice of you if you give me a kind of feedback. Even if you don't like, please let me know that. Okay. Thanks for watching. Keep watching, keep learning. All the best.